Hello and welcome. I'm Grace Hom. This session is on heart meridian and your Shen, which is spirit. So it's all about sovereignty. The heart meridian is involved in many things. When it's out of balance, you may have sleeping problems, feeling anxious, heart palpitations, chest pain, and a myriad of other issues. So this video session, I'm going to focus on sovereignty, because when you are sovereign, that is, you are one with your own heart. So there's many ways to explain sovereignty, but in working with the heart meridian, I like to think that sovereignty means being one with your own heart, having personal agency to make choices that are in alignment with your own heart. And when you are making choices in alignment with your own heart, you will feel peace and balance. And that will take care of anxiety and sleep issues and heartache and so on and so forth. And so, not many of us can say we are 100% sovereign, because we grew up in a world where we're used to having authority figures and other people. So the first thing we'll do then is to clear that layer of energy that's about people pleasing. And we all do this. So you can always be clearing a lot of that. And I know that you are a very intuitive and a very empathic soul. And as a very empathic person, a lot of times we make choices that are based on what we think other people want from us rather than what is true for ourselves. And there's nothing wrong with being considerate of other people, nothing wrong with that at all. But it's when you start betraying what's true to your own heart that you start to have imbalances and start feeling anxious and no longer peace. The flow of joy, which is associated with the heart, will be compromised. And I know you may have grown up in a tough situation, and you may have actually entrained to the energy of family, which then subconsciously created a hidden set point about how much joy and exuberance you're allowed. So let's clear those hidden set points to how much joy and ease and peace and exuberance you're allowed. And there may be hidden set points to sovereignty now that I think about it, because for many generations, most people didn't get to just choose for themselves. We live with families, we live in communities. We are always choosing for other people, maybe. So maybe having 100% sovereignty is something that's new to you. It is to me. So let's clear from the family system, family constellation, all the hidden loyalties to family system, hidden loyalties to spiritual groups and spiritual teachings that compromise sovereignty. That is, being one with your own heart, right? Because I know many of us would talk, for example, that relationship is work, and in that it means you also compromise true joy, the real flow of joy in relationships. So there's many teachings that we have bought into that actually compromise the flow of joy. Let's clear some of those teachings, whatever they may be, from your heart so that we can allow more joy in your life and being able to see more beauty in your life, because the heart meridian actually goes up to the eyes and works on all the blood vessels in the eyes. So being able to see more joy in life matters. And let's clear all the hidden set points to how much beauty and joy you can see in life. And some of us have experienced trauma that created fragmentation of our heart and soul. So let's ask shamans everywhere to support us to retrieve all soul parts. And I want you to know that on a soul level, you're always whole. We're just talking about the body that sometimes goes through trauma. And we want to retrieve all the soul parts so that you are embodied and whole. So all the soul parts that know joy, love, exuberance, all the soul parts that have perfect sovereignty, agency, making a choice in alignment with your heart. Let all those soul parts return to you now. Returning you to wholeness, allowing a natural flow of joy to overcome you. And clearing any blocks to how much joy and ease and peace and exuberance you're allowed in this life. So clearing hidden loyalties, clearing all past timelines that have blocks to your heart blocks. So that includes blocks to peace, joy, exuberance, love, fully being one with your heart. So the practice that supports healing the heart and heart meridian is making choices that are in alignment with your own heart. And that sounds so simple, right? That sounds so simple, and it is, unless you were taught not to do that. And how we were taught not to do that is actually very subtle and almost hidden. We were taught, most people, how to please someone else in order to stay alive, right? So all the survival mechanisms that are no longer serving you, let's clear those out of your energy field. All the ways you learn to compromise and hide from your own heart in order to survive So survival mode teachings, those are always subconscious. And forgive yourself for having done that, because of course none of us knew better. These things were taught just as a matter of living in family systems that were not functional. So all the maladaptive behaviors that keep you from honoring your own heart, we're going to clear those and forgive yourself completely for having engaged in behaviors that betray your own heart. Good. So now that we welcome back all the soul parts that know joy, exuberance, peace, being one with your heart, being absolutely passionate and creative, being absolutely one with your heart. Welcome back all those soul parts now. Good. And the more you look to your own heart for answers, the more sovereign you will be, and that heals your heart meridian, and so many other things in your life. So yeah, that was deep healing. Congratulations for having done that, because being able to be one with your heart makes everything else in life much easier. Yeah. All right. So yay, congratulations for having done that. And I wish you many blessings. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for your donations. And namaste.